Alright, well what's up everybody, this is Fit, and I'm here with my Akartu tutorial video. I'm trying to get into a ranked PvP on Rift, and so let's just go ahead and take a look at the tablets I selected very quickly. I have an Assistance tablet, I have a Bloodlighting tablet, and I have a Desecration tablet. All of them have Pierce Through Physical Defense inscriptions and Extra Critical Damage inscriptions. And so if you guys want to take a look at that, that's alright. This hero tutorial series is just meant to show you guys the basics on what I think you should do when you're playing this hero. I am using my fighter page as my number 5 page, and I'll go ahead and show you guys that after this, I guess. I hope I remember to do it. So you guys can take a look at my talent page, but that will be shown after the game. This is my talent page though, just so you know, is a I feel like it's 17, no, I feel like it's 23 and 17 or something, or maybe it's 27 and 13. But all of these are just random PvPs, and we'll go ahead and take a look at each of the skills and maybe what lane you should go to and things like that. But let's start off with her skills. First one's called Throw Weapon Right. She has 2 weapons, but first one's called Throw Weapon Right. If you alternate it to her other mode, which makes her red claw the primary claw, her skills change color, and then this one's called Throw Weapon Left. Okay. Second skill is called Akartu's Fury. Yeah. Third skill is called Weapon Switch 2. And this one's called Cat Style Charge. Yes. When this one is back to the blue claw, it's Akartu's Fury Right, and this one's called Weapon Switch, just Weapon Switch. What's this Cat Style Charge, right? Yeah, Cat Style Charge. Okay, so Akartu's actually pretty good at jungling, so you should never be scared to go into the jungle and try and get some clears out. She's not too bad in the lane. I've seen some, I feel like it's very, you have to have a lot of skill to play with Akartu in the lane against somebody else that knows what they're doing in their lane. But I've seen some really good Akartus in the lane, I won't lie. But I feel like whenever I'm in the lane, I'm kind of out of my element. I kind of want to be in the jungle, clearing stuff really quickly, maybe ganking, definitely farming though. Whether that means you have to be in a lane or jungling, that is up to you. Moving. Alright, well now that I have level 2, I'm gonna go actually over here and get this blue buff and see if I can clear out this jungle. Akartu's pull works in 2 different ways. When her blue is the primary claw, Throw Weapon Right, it pulls things towards her. When it's the red claw, when she throws it out and if it hits a target, it will pull her towards it, actually stun them shortly, and it will also suck in nearby enemies. So it can be really good in combos with like your team. Like if somebody gets a group stun off, say a gambler throws out a group stun and catches 3 people standing next to each other really closely, if you're a Akartu and you follow up with that with your red hook, it could actually be a good combo if you have your teammates backing you up or something like that. Moving. Oh my god, am I gonna die? That was so close. But this is super greedy, really.
Welcome to Ubiquitous Snakes.
I know that our red buff is still up, so I'm just gonna TP over here and keep getting this farm. It's a waste of a TP, but since I TP to a tower, I'll actually get the cooldown back faster. The cooldown of teleport is reduced if you TP to a tower. tablet, it actually reduces it to a hero as well. But if you don't have assistance tablet, then the only way to reduce the cooldown is to teleport to a tower or...
Don't have the strength.
Oh, if using this on a hero that teleports.
Don't have the strength.
Am I using assistance?
Order received.
I feel like they changed assistance tablet in the last update. Did they change assistance? Well, I forgot I was using assistance. Okay, that sucks. That happens a lot though with Akartu with me. I'm trying to attack creeps while they're moving with the red claw and I always miss. Well, somehow we got that early lane pressure up top and just shoved that tower really quickly. Okay, so I'm pretty bad because I don't know what tablets I have and stuff like that. But oh god, another Akartu. Alright, this is gonna be fun. I hope she doesn't kill me. I got lucky there. I dodged her hook and then I just pulled her while she was standing still. Let's see if I can take out this red. Alright, one hint I can give you guys about Akartu that a lot of people who play her for the first time or even after a couple games don't realize is that after you use your second skill, after you use your second skill, you can actually reset the cooldown of it using your third spell. So, and I always go from top to bottom. So like this spell's my number 1, this spell's my number 2, this spell's my number 3, this spell's my number 4, my ulti. After you watch this, I will kick the blue buff with my second spell, and then after I click the third spell, it resets the cooldown of the second spell, and she does her secondary kick. And then I just use my first spell to finish that off really quickly. That clear speed is really quick. So you can... I didn't do it right that time, but I do want to show you guys one more time because it makes a huge difference, and if you can do it efficiently during like a fight with somebody, basically you can slow them down twice, and it's really deadly. So you can use your second spell, then use your third, and then you can use your second again. If you don't use your third spell, then you have to wait a while before you can use your second again. Oh, that really sucks. But on that note, it's really good to try and time your Akartu full with stuns, like I just tried to do. If your teammates can stun a person and you can just be aware of that and watching and waiting and ready, that will make you like 10 times better of an Akartu. Like that's so important. I really want to say that again. If you can just work with your teammates and like let them stun somebody and then just wait and pull them, and you can like get that down, that will make you like way better of an Akartu and better than most other people that use her. And so using your teammates with their stuns is like so huge. It's like so huge. You can make plays on your own, but then there's a cooldown and you totally miss out on a kill. And a slow can be just as effective. Like watch it, if he tries to slow him or something, try and work with him on that. I'm just gonna pull him. I'm tired of waiting for my teammates. But seriously, if you do that, it makes you way better.
Welcome to Ubiquitous Snakes.
I think we're just gonna keep shoving mid.
Come here.
health is fading. Children.
My pull's on cooldown, otherwise I would have done that. And her ulti kills minions instantly. When you hit a minion with her ulti, it kills it instantly. You shouldn't always be doing that. You shouldn't just be using her ulti just to clear minions for no reason. But you can use it. You can use it whenever you want. If you feel like doing it, then by all means. It will kill soldiers instantly, your ulti will. So you can take out a whole creep wave with just one ulti. You can take out a creep wave really quickly with her skills though too, so just know that. What's some other things that are kind of like pivotal to Akartu? Some other things that I think that are important. I think you should definitely have at least one armor item with her at some point. Most people maybe do buy one armor item with, but on Akartu, yeah, for sure, because she's melee. Maybe just some physical armor, maybe get Hades at some point.
Double kill. Streak.
Her passive activates a bleed, and it increases your damage. So when I'm leveling up Akartu's spells, I like to level up her first spell first, because it increases the range of her hook, and actually the damage of it, and the speed at which it goes out makes her more deadly. If you level up the first spell first, I think. But then after that, I like to level up her third spell. I've seen other really good Akartus level up the second spell second, and max that one out second. But this is just the way that I've always done her, and I don't think it's about to change. The idea of it just increasing your raw damage appeals to me. Aw, that was worth a try. Creep was in the way. So that's why I level out her passive, is because I like the idea of just increasing her raw damage output.
If you say so.
Also, you kill people with it sometimes, and it's funny.
Come here. Come here.
Double kill. Kill streak. Triple kill. Kill streak.
Come here.
Oh, what?
Your health is fading.
How can I help you?
What did I pull? A catapult? I didn't even see what I pulled. I didn't really have to die right there either, actually.
Welcome to ubiquitous Nix.
I should have been able to kill that chameleon.
Welcome.
I'm just selling my squires because I want to go down the map quicker. It's actually a really bad idea to sell items to buy items, I think. I think that you should save your money and not sell items like that. Like, just sell a squire so early just for one item when you have so many other open spaces and stuff. I don't think that's a good idea. I don't recommend that, but I'm doing it right now. How do you use Akartu in team fights? It really depends on what kind of team you're playing with. If you're playing with a team that has a lot of CC and stuns and you have a strong front line, then it's really cool to just stand in the back and try and let them stun somebody and you can get a pull off, you know, and then they die. If you don't have a tank on your team, it makes it a lot harder to play Akartu, because after you pull them, they're just gonna all focus you right away.
Tower destroyed.
Oh yeah, one other thing. You're always watching where they're all walking, right? So whenever you feel like they're about to walk in a straight line, that's a good time to throw out your hook, because then you'll probably pull them. And one of the biggest times that people walk in a straight line is when they're walking away from you. So like watch, I'll walk towards this Akartu. I'm trying to see if I can get this to happen. Let's see if I can do it with this chameleon. I'll walk towards him, maybe walk back. He walks towards me and then I'll pull him. Aw, the creeps were there all of a sudden. But that was a good example of what I was talking about. I hope I can make it happen again. It's like you bait them and they start walking in a straight line because they just click on the attack button and start walking towards them. And if you're watching them and you know that's what's happening, then you can probably pull them right then. Like this demon hunter. He just had me selected and he was clicking attack. And so I just turned around and just pulled him. And there was no creeps in between. I knew he was trying to run up to me and snipe me because he just had me selected, you know, on his screen. And so now this chameleon's stuck. I can definitely pull him. It's getting a little crazy. He was walking straight out towards her. You can blink behind somebody and ulti to push them towards your team. That's one last thing before this game ends about Akartu. If you want to know a cool little fancy trick you can do with Akartu, you can aim at somebody, start pressing attack, then press blink and you'll appear behind them, and then just press ulti and then you'll ult them back towards where you blinked from. I use it sometimes. I mean, it's just kind of like a cool trick that you can do with the blink with Akartu, you know what I mean? And then of course you could follow up with like a kick and then like a group stun with your red pull or something like that. But yeah, that's definitely one trick with the Akartu that you can do. That's just like some fancy little thing. Like you can blink behind them, and then actually ult them back the direction you came. And all you have to do is just select them and click attack, and you walk towards them, and then just press blink plus ulti, and it works every time. Even if you're lagging, kind of. It works. Yeah, it works pretty much every time. Sometimes they kind of dodge it. Suggested item builds. I think items that are really good on Akartu are a Con Cutlass. I think Longbow is good. I think Watcher's Whisper is good. I think Zealot's Horn is good. The defensive item. I think Hades is a good option. I think Farseers is a good option as well, because sometimes you do get a lot of assists depending on what kind of team you have. You can just like grab people and get a whole bunch of kills and assists, and you can snowball a little bit. And the stacks from Farseeing Cloth, the defensive item, they can be really effective. Longbow of the Shadow, as I said, Savage Boots, Boots of the Tempest are good. Buying wards with Akartu is really good. If you buy wards with Akartu, you can totally get kills off of them. You can make crazy plays. You can win the game. You can do lots of stuff with wards with Akartu. You can go to their spiders and put a ward down and like wait for them to come and just kill them or something like that. Warding also, when you're like attacking their base and stuff, and they're all kind of in their base, maybe on train map even, or on Rift, or even on threes. Yeah, I do it on threes too sometimes. You just put a ward on the other side, and then you can pull them, and then your team can get a kill. So, yeah, I think that was some good little hints and tips. There's a lot more on Akartu than just that. I mean, you guys didn't even see too much, but we can do more gameplay of her in the future and stuff like that. This is just a quick little tutorial on some of my thoughts on Akartu and like hints and tips and tricks that I've seen along the way and whatever. Thank you guys for tuning into my YouTube channel. You know, if you guys haven't come by, I do a Twitch stream all the time, and that's at twitch.tv/HOC_myfightgree. I will be continuing this hero tutorial series, so I hope you guys look forward to the next hero is Neoa. It's Battle Mage. Right. Okay. So, any questions, comments, suggestions, whatever you guys have, put them in the comment section below. I'll see y'all later.